There are a pair of famous Canadian Justins making the rounds these days. The common denominator, they both specialize in making female teeny boppers scream in adulation. First, there's Justin Bieber.
And you say that you love her, and you really know everything that used to matter don't matter no more. Like my money or the cars, you can have it all, and flowers, cars, and candy.
Not the Menzoid's cup of Earl Grey, let me tell you. But whether you love or loathe Bieber's brand of music, you have to give the guy props. For one thing, he sings for his supper. The kid legitimately earns his keep via record sales, concert tickets, and moving the proverbial merchandise. As for the other Justin, alas, Trudeau Jr.'s claim to fame is all about being a privileged son of a former prime minister. His talent? That would simply be lucking out in the DNA sweepstakes. However, he does teach a mean drama class, I'm told. Now, Dizzy Dean once remarked, "It ain't bragging if you can do it." But the question arises, what has Justin Trudeau accomplished? Indeed, what academic thesis has he written? What books has he authored? What stirring speeches has he made? Good golly, what does he even stand for? These are questions worth asking now that the election has been called. Yes, he's got lustrous hair and that ultra-bright smile, but whenever he opens his mouth, I keep asking the same query endlessly uttered by Clara Peller way back in the 80s.
Where's the beef? Where's the beef? Hey, where's the beef?
Trudeau is the sort who will utter phrases along the lines of, "I have a clear vision," and then spend an eternity speaking in time-worn cliches and feel-good claptrap that would even make the flower power hippies of the Woodstock generation roll their eyeballs. And call me a crank, folks, but I don't think it's very prime ministerial for Justin to refer to his fellow Canadians as "you guys." In fact, it kind of makes him sound like Lotney Sloth Fratelli from the Goonies. Yikes! Oh, sure, he'll praise China's bogus green energy strategy and attend conferences that are tied to Islamist causes, and he'll accept five-figure speaking fees from charities, which wouldn't be a concern if Trudeau was a pop star like that other Justin, but incredibly, this vacant, vacuous, and vapid vessel of a man could become the next prime minister. Speaking of movies, whenever I see Justin Trudeau making pronouncements, I can't help but think of the 1979 superb Peter Sellers flick, Being There, based on Jerry Kosinski's satirical novel about an illiterate gardener who lives his entire life behind the walls of a Washington, D.C. house. The man's only knowledge of the world comes from TV programs he watches, from cartoons to handyman shows. And when his employer dies, Chauncey Gardiner is inexplicably capitulated into the fast lane of political power thanks to bizarre coincidences and cosmic flukes. Indeed, his childlike utterances are misinterpreted as words of profound wisdom on everything from social policy to the economy. Check out the trailer.
Coffin, I'll leave some information on Mr. Chauncey Gardiner's background. What do you mean he's got no background? That's impossible.
Listen to that boy.
Mr. Gardiner, the New York Times spoke of your peculiar brand of optimism. What was your reaction to that?
I do not know what it means.
Oh, he was very clever, keeping it at a third grade level. That's what they understand.
He's very, very sexy. But I think he's brilliant.
I raised that boy.
It's always somewhat surprising to find men like yourself working so intimately with the president and yet somehow managing to remain relatively unknown.
Yes, it is surprising.
And look at him now.
I can't write.
I heard he speaks 8 languages.
I can't read. I like to watch TV.
Spoiler alert, folks. The movie ends with the infantile Chauncey Gardiner on the fast track to the Oval Office. Indeed, as the credits roll, it appears that an imbecile is about to become president of the United States of America. Of course, Being There is a work of fiction, and Peter Sellers was a superb comedic actor, but the race for Prime Minister of Canada is as real as it gets, and Justin Trudeau is a bona fide contender. Let us all collectively hope and pray that when it comes to Canada's version of Chauncey Gardiner, life will not imitate art in the months ahead. For TheRebel.Media, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies.